Assalamu alaikum dear students. In today's video we will discuss how to initialize the string, how to read the string at runtime. In a previous video we have discussed what are strings, how can we declare and initialize the string at the compile time. So in today's topic, that means in today's part 2, strings part 2, we will discuss the initialization of strings at runtime. That means how we can read the string at runtime. There are two functions. There are two standard functions, or we can say, rather than we can say, there are two inbuilt functions which can be used to initialize the string at the runtime. They are the scanf function and the gets function. So in this video we will discuss the working of the scanf function and the gets function. Everything about scanf function and gets function will be discussed in this video very minutely. So our today's video is about the scanf and gets function. These are the two inbuilt functions. These are the two standard functions which are used to initialize the strings at a runtime. Azkis videos nu show us कि उस कितने हैको आख string initialize करित at the runtime. पर किस videos में पूछा से एक strings क्या गई declaration of strings किंच कराने तो कितने चीज़ initialize कराने string at a runtime at a compile time. तो azkis videos nu show us कितने कराने चीज़ initialize string at a runtime. By functions, by tricks, there are two functions. The function with the use of these two functions, we can initialize the strings at runtime. We can read the strings at the runtime. First one is the scanf and second one is the gets function. Scanf function क्या गई? Scanf function cost function है. For example, आप string का करवेटनेस declare here s1 to map now of 10. I have declared here a string by name 1 having 10 size 10. As we know, as already further, a string is the array of characters. It is the array of character array ended with a semicolon, ended with a null character. String, what is string? String is the array of characters ended with a semicolon. Ended with a null character. /0 से एंड का चल गो ये जब करने आप स्ट्रिंग आपका डिक्लेयर या s1 to now तो with size 10 that means इतने कैसे मेमोरी एलोकेट टाइम खातिर this is string 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10 go 10 we can insert 10 characters. The name of this string is s1. We can say s1 is the pointer to this string. S1 is actually internal pointer. This is already discussed for much internal pointer. And S1 stores the base address of this string. This string is base address. For example, अगर यह 100 base address, यह गैस 101, यह गैस 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, and 109. That means 10 characters, 10 bytes will be allocated for this string by the memory manager. And this S1 is the name of the string. It contains the base address of this, that's the address of the first byte. We can say address of the first byte is going to store in S1. We have to address of the first byte, that means 100. So, किसके choice करान? For example, अगर ऐसे करें मतलब enter check करें string बजाय कितने बोला कि print है message आपने वो print है enter the string it is a enter cost string छोटा ही carry. Okay, this is the declaration and this is the prompt. या वो उसमें message आपने ले लें. If you want, for example, if you want output screen after me only make this prompt enter the string. So first of all we will see the working of scanf function. उसका नाम पर scanf %s एक किया s1. Using this scanf function I am going to read the string. You can just use scanf function in order to initialize the string at one time. %s, what is %s? Already we have discussed it. %s is the format specifier for the strings. वो %s is format specifier for strings. इसके ऐसे %d is format specifier integers, %c is the format specifier for characters, %f is the format specifier for the float numbers. In the same way, the %x is the format specifier for strings. String and %s format specifier. But we should keep in mind that string is not a data type in C. C has mentioned string as a data type. Okay. Because in C, we are going to represent the string as the array of the characters, character array, ended by a null character. Ended with null character. That is array string represent as array of characters. Now we are talking key data type. तो 10 person which you आमतौर यम साथ कमाते for example बहुत जगह int a of 10 अगर मैं ये array is integer array अगर मैं ये which we already have discussed in the previous videos that if I have to initialize this array, this integer array at a runtime, then what we are going to use there? We are using there the for loops. उससे कैटनेस करा for loop इस्तेमाल for I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Part is current tightness scanf parameter %d address of a of I is scanf. This was their syntax. Yem tariqas for loop. मगर ते उचू यम साथ string से enter करें. इसमें string read करने से न कोई में ये इस्तेमाल for loop तो न कोई में इतना address operator a of I. This I have not used this address operator. Neither I have used the for loop nor I have used the address operator. For loop to कोनी ना किन्हीं तो address operator to कोनी ना आप मुझे किन्हीं इस्तेमाल while reading the string at runtime. क्या read करने खातर या initialize करने खातर string छिने इस्तेमाल करना for loop. Neither we use the for loop in case of scanf function. Take care. We are neither using the scanf for loop nor we are using the address operator. दोनों में चीज के address operator को देने की ना कोई total इतना here I have only provided name of the string. ठीक है ये ना name S1 यूज में बीच में आने address operator. That means S1 means क्या है? What S1 contains? S1 contains the base address. S1 contains the first address of the first byte. The memory which has been allocated by the memory manager for this string, the address of that first byte of that memory is going to byte to address 2. That is going to be stored in the S1. Now it's S1 internal pointer. क्या जी बस यो है कराने में statement pass on. I am here going to pass only the address S1. That means address S %x. %x can मुझे actually is the it is the format specifier for the strings. तो ये kan चुस्त बा for loop कराने क्या है मुझे क्या है क्योंकि ये मैं पर %s S1 को मैं pass that I have passed the address. For example, अगर मैं ये को Yousuf enter the string, I have entered the string. क्या गस कम y गस यासमुस o गस यासमुस u गस यासमुस s गस यासमुस u गस यासमुस तो बी लास्ट वन गस select 0. तो क्या है S1 means ये मतलब ये go कि अच्छी ये string %s. That means we are going to insert the string करा. String just for what are strings are the only thing in double quotes. That means suppose string is the character array and it is the null character. Null character is array to null character end of string की तरह select 0 that automatically can compile afmus insert at the end of this it will insert automatically it will put automatically the null character in strings in this character array. Which यदि क्या करें first 100 सुधी क्या सदैव Yousuf y गैस देनिसmus o गैस ट्रेनिसmus कैसे अकल byte अकल embedded the byte. So no need to use the for loop. लेकिन चला इसका जरूरत है for loop इस्तेमाल करने की क्या for loop was only for integer and character these arrays array खातर not for strings. क्या string is also switch y o u. We are only provide the base address and later the elements are going later these characters are going appended one after another in the remaining bytes. जो टाइम ये बाकी अन्य होती it will contain the garbage values. After which is garbage value. It also contains value, but garbage value. After some garbage value. So, if I print tree, for example, if I am going to print f% s1, you can print khali Yousuf. No garbage value. Actually, what is this all? S1. S1 is a character array. But YOUSUF up to here, it is just string. But rest of it is a character array. It contains anything. It contains any garbage. I don't know what it contains, but it contains some garbage value. It's a garbage value. So string from this up to end, null character. Still a 0. Consider string, and later it is a character array. String is a group of characters and ended with a null character. That is called a string. The baki that is a garbage value. Go get a comment. So no need to use the for loop or address operator. Because we are only here passing the address of the first byte. Because the name of this array contains the address of the first byte 100. I forget 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. In this way, we are going to initialize the array at runtime using scanf function. Scanf function just it can istemal kara. But this scanf function have one drawback. It has a drawback of scanf function. That is there are drawbacks of this scanf function. क्या अच्छा scanf function? क्या अच्छा drawback? मेरे print of enter the array. But can I input, for example, scanf %s1 could be print. Which means, अगर बस यहाँ for example, if you enter the array, enter the string, sorry. But yes, I'm calling at YOUSUF. Yousuf space Sir. I want for example, I want to 30 characters. Here, I am going to declare an array of size 30. That is maximum size of this character array is 30. 30. For example, the call is Yousuf Sir. What gets to YOUSUF? That's sorry. But space. Yes, space. Yeah, space. Y like O like U like S like O F like. But space. Automatically here, it will insert here /0. Compiler will insert. Compiler will put. Whenever I am going to type the space, instead of I am going to press the space, the compiler will automatically press there, insert the null character here. You can use this end of string, null character carry happens. You start the balak Yousuf, but it will ignore the dash. You guys can print key. Yousuf Sir guys can print key. क्या जी? Second function check karan recognize, such karan consider karan sir क्या spaces, black space in the sun check, white space in the sun check. Tim chani karan black space chana karan here. Yes, recognize karan key. This is the one drawback of the scanf function. क्या scanf function या automatically scanf function will. So you can print खाली Yousuf इंसान पर पटाने पास printf कर for example %s1 मैं गैस खाली print Yousuf यो Yousuf Sir गैस में किया क्या जी actually ये सब Yousuf में blank space flow ये सब में space flow तब से क्या गैस कम it will insert, it will put null character. You can consider it maklai pani string. And you can eat acid to get it. This is a drawback of the scanf function. In order to overcome this drawback, in order to but I want a complete name, Yousuf Sir. अगर मैं इसके for example, मेरे Yousuf इसके method space king SIR and it will SIR here it will insert it. तो ये कहीं असल कोई अच्छा प्रॉब्लम क्या है साइड से बराबर 30 साइड से बराबर ये नहीं कहीं लॉस्ट स्पेक्ट क्या है ठीक है अगर मैं ब्लैक से ब्लैक एक्रो स्पेस में तो यदन स्पेस गया तो तीन गैस में योर प्रिंट बाकी गैस में क्या दिस द ड्रॉबैक ऑफ दिस स्कैनर फंक्शन while we are going to insert the element using this scanf function, we can not, the scanf function does not consider this blank spaces. Blank space you must consider, white space consider. Space it automatically puts the null character, which end string. Okay, so this is a drawback. In order to overcome this drawback, we use the gets function. Gets and the drawback दूर करने की कोशिश करें इस्तेमाल gets function. Gets function have also some drawbacks, which we will discuss later. First, the gets function किस कैसे काम कर रहा है? Take care. फिर नजर. And इस पर क्या कर रहा है? For example, let's say you have a net. So, now we can here, but that is a print and string. I think that's the output and string. Get S1. Here I am going to pass the name of the string S1 only. No need to use the %s. Kuhin zoraction yakmut ukenes karanes agar scan scan it can format satisfier part uslekan S1. But here no need to use this format satisfier. Only here I am going to pass the name of the string. Name of the string what actually contains? It contains first address of the first byte of the string. Base address. Here the array base address and later. वो ये सब ये क्या है? इस्तेमाल gets function. And starter अगर मैं लो for example मैं कर इतना Yousuf YOUSUFSIR. मैं तो यह मुझे बात space दे. It will consider YOUSUF space SIR and later here it will insert the null character. It will print it. You thought about it print. Okay. Go the disadvantage, the drawback of the scanf function. Scanf function does not consider this white space, but this gets function considers the white spaces. Each white space considered. By using this gets function, we can use that these white black spaces as well. Yes, go back full now. Yes, use correct. Using the guess function. वो यम साथ तक ये full now आस्ता है spaces ऐसे now का ये कौन चीज़ करना अफमुदत use अफमुदत क्या चुनाव enter करना. At that time we can use the guess function. मगर अगर मैं आज वहीं for example space आस्ते कहीं बात को ना कर Yousuf करना, then it is we can use the scanf function as well. Okay, go यम साथ तक Yousuf Sir enter go and साथ चुस असमित का संग या सही है draw a null character whose compiler. Okay, that means the drawback which encountered in the scanf or get rectified by using this gets function. But both scanf function as well as gets function have one more drawback. Dashuni scanf has the agar gets function of the chalk drawback. For example, agar witness for scanf printf kar witness % s of s1 negative sorry print problem can asmus kehen kya cha point drawback is dashuni tissue which for example Dashuni scanf and gets function is a drawback. Buffer overflow drawback. Buffer overflow drawback. ठीक है वो buffer overflow drawback. Which you क्या होगी? ठीक हो for example मैं अगर आप character array आप यहाँ string आप करके टेक्निक किया पहले किया s1 of 5. Okay, पांच तो size तो मैं 5 बनकर इस पे लेकर print है enter the string. Okay. Bun can cut on scanf %s alhamdulillah. S1. And she क्या गets कम अगर मैं I'm started for example enter the string मैं कर अपनी string के U Y O U S U F क्योंकि इस जीरो में space है लिखना इसे में space मैं कर 5 elements go 100 101 102 103 104 असला तो योर ची already इस memory क्योंकि बनतो ना साइज उस 5 है मगर उसमें यथ मज एलिमेंट उसमें यथ मज स्ट्रिंग एंटर करान छु दैट साइज ऑफ दैट स्ट्रिंग इज मोर देन द साइज allocated by the memory manager तनु के y o u s u f that means 8 2 3 4 5 6 बे गोल बैक नाल करेगा बस बस लगा 7 बाइट्स ऑफ मेमोरी क्योंकि पैकेज में allocate करें नेक्स्ट मुझे खाली 5 बाइट की मेमोरी that means size allocated by the memory manager is less than the size required for entering the string time से काम ये यूता में size लगान छु एक रीड करने खातिर string करने for example बस करन यूसुफ क्या मुझे एंटर वो क्या करता हूं ये क्या करता हूं ये ड्रॉ बैक क्या होने y o u s u f /0 ये गाइस कंटिन्यू करना क्योंकि नोट सोर्स ही ताने से मेमोरी allocate होगा मैं को इतना y o u s u f यम अन ब्लॉकन 2 बाइट छ तिम त करे में allocate तिम तखम को डाटा इंसर्ट scanf फंक्शन अन से क्या नुकसान छ अन से ये नुकसान कि there is a possibility that these bytes contain some vital information important information ये छु मुमकिन कि यम बाइट्स हम यूटिलाइज कर इतना सिम में मंगमित यस हम अलाउ यम में उस 5 मंगमित एम पे 7 2 बाइट करें बेटी यूटिलाइज अत यमन 2 बाइट मज आस कसा इंफॉर्मेशन यस वारे इंपॉर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन छे या जरूरी इंफॉर्मेशन के आसे तो बिकॉज़ ऑफ दीस 2 कैरेक्टर्स दैट विल गेट ओवर सगच खत्म अख में गसन नॉन गो देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी loss of information by using this scanf if I enter the string whose size is greater than the size allocated by the memory manager there is a possibility so that means this is not a insecure it's a secure security channel of scan and same is in the case of the gets function tahmus chi gasan both scanf and gets function have this drawback but the buffer overflow it does not check the upper limit you should limit karan check kya yes here you should check karan buffer should karan size of allocated kuta ase tichun ye check karan kya cause scanf and gets function this is another drawback of scanf as well as a gets function we can put it usako aapko thoda time agar maine for example ye bal le wait kina usako restrictions we can put restrictions on scanf function for example let's scanf percent for s1 s percent for s1 इसके ऊपर हाँ अंश क्या किसको खाली 4 कैरेक्टर y o u s एम पत्राई ऑटोमेटिकली 0 नॉर्म से कैसा नहीं किया बाहर की रेस्पेक्ट करके we can use these percent f कुछ कैरेक्टर we have to satisfy के मगर याद था उन कुछ कैरेक्टर ये बल लिख तुम कुछ कैरेक्टर लिखबा that is a hard coding that is not a good programming that is a good practice such an asset practice chance okay so we can restrict it we can restrict it by using these 4 f 5 s kuta as element कुछ character as language as size we can write here but that is a hard coding that's not a good practice good practice yeah. Hope you have understand the working of the scanf and the gets function you have also understood what are the drawbacks of scanf and how the drawbacks get overcome by using the gets function and there are also the drawbacks of both scanf as well as the gets function where we are going to enter the elements at a runtime where we are going to read the elements okay so in the next video inshallah we will discuss the printf and puts function printf and puts function these are the most important functions of C in C of strings regarding strings so that can be discussed inshallah in the next video till next video take care bye bye